Today's question is, why do cuttings die? Plant propagation feels like a literal cheat code for infinite free plants. All you have to do is snip a stem, throw it in water or dirt, and boom, you get a brand new plant just like that. Except when it rots into mush overnight. Or looks completely healthy for 3 weeks, only to collapse the second you put it in a pot. If your cuttings keep turning brown, rotting at the base, or dying the moment they hit soil, you're likely falling for 5 extremely common propagation mistakes. Today, we're breaking down the exact science of why your baby plants are dying and how to fix every single one. What is the absolute longest you've ever waited for a cutting to root, only for it to completely break your heart and die anyway? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get started. A lot of beginners assume any piece of a plant will sprout roots if you put it in water. But roots don't just magically pop out from anywhere on a stem. They originate from specific groups of unspecialized cells called meristematic tissue, which are densely packed at the nodes, those tiny bumps or joints where leaves and aerial roots attach. If you snip a bare piece of stem between nodes, that stem has no root cells to activate. It will just sit in water, starve, and decay. Always cut a 1/4 inch below a healthy node, and make sure at least one node is fully submerged in your rooting medium. Let's be honest, we've all done it. Your cutting grows a massive 8-inch underwater root jungle. It looks gorgeous, so you leave it for months. Then you finally pot it into soil, and within 48 hours, it droops and dies. Yes, the baby plant dies because water roots are structurally completely different from soil roots. Water roots are soft, thin, and designed to pull dissolved oxygen straight from liquid. Soil roots are tougher, thicker, and equipped with root hairs designed to pull moisture out of dense dirt particles. When you leave a plant in water for months, its system completely forgets how to build soil roots. Shifting that soft root system into dry dirt crushes and smothers it instantly. Transfer your cuttings to soil when the roots are 1 to 2 inches long. And for the first week after potting, keep the soil significantly damper than usual so the roots can transition without dehydrating. This is especially fatal for succulents, cacti, and thick-stemmed plants like monstera, ficus, or rubber trees. When you take a fresh cutting, you're creating an open, bleeding wound. If you push that wet, open wound straight into damp soil, soil bacteria and fungi enter the tissue instantly. This may result in stem rot, turning your cutting into black mush within days. Give your cuttings a cooling off period. Let wet stem cuttings sit out in a dry, shady spot for a few hours up to 24 until the bottom cut turns dry, pale, and corky. That sealed callus acts as a shield against rot-causing bacteria. Now, if you don't want to wait 24 hours for your cutting to dry out, here is an incredible organic shortcut: fresh aloe vera gel. Dipping a freshly cut stem directly into raw aloe vera gel seals the open wound instantly with natural antibacterial compounds, while trace hormones speed up new root growth. It acts like a liquid bandage, allowing you to plant tropical cuttings straight into soil without waiting, while keeping rot-causing bacteria completely out. Here's a secret about water propagation. Roots don't actually drink the water molecules to grow roots. They need dissolved oxygen trapped inside the water. When water sits in a glass jar for a week, all the dissolved oxygen gets depleted by the plant. The water turns stagnant, anaerobic bacteria take over, and your roots literally suffocate and rot from a lack of air. Change your propagation water every 5 to 7 days minimum. When you change the water, give the glass vessel a quick rinse. If you want supercharged root growth, use an opaque or amber glass bottle. Roots naturally grow faster in the dark because it tricks them into thinking they are underground. Plants need sun to grow, right? But a cutting has no roots yet to suck up water and replace what evaporates through its leaves. If you stick a fresh cutting on a scorching afternoon windowsill, direct UV rays force the leaves to transpire, sweat out all their stored moisture faster than the stem can supply it. The cutting dries out and crispies to a crisp before it ever gets the chance to grow its first root. Place your propagations in bright, indirect light, near an east-facing window, or a couple of feet back from a bright window. They get energy to photosynthesize without the heat stress that dries out the leaves. Okay, so Which of these 5 mistakes have you accidentally made in your garden? Drop your propagation stories in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.